Bear, ready to get this one going. And we're off from Jacksonville. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down. Inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. 11.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Taken down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Hey, run. Done. They said it's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Puts everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Wait for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Stroud in the air to start us off. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Tried to throw on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Stroud now on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. It falls on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Take right open. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes out to the left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. And that gets him a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, it's a quick throw out wide. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
ETN has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull out in front further, 13-zip. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Texans nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
18. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Kirk comes in motion right. First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Motioning the tight end left. Stroud now on third. Will finding his back. Mixon. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. And they just get the play off. This connects with Schultz. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Our score, 14-0. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Completed to his running back. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding pavement, shredding the slopes, or do shredding a defense just like that.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
11.
Here's Stroud now. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chance of starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and
Stroud's going to throw for it. Into a crowd and intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. You're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. You're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. From the end zone, Lawrence. And this one is launched downfield. To the outside, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get a huge return at the 25-yard line before that tackle's made. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Going right side, mixing with it. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them are just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Where's the hot? Where's the hot?
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 25 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shaair has it. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. Like, you just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
All right.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
All right.
He's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Great job. Hey, go good. Hey, James, 13 loop.
Throw it out to the left. Cut. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. So this is...
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan. And I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Fits it through the middle. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Nike Texans.
1st down, Stroud. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
South.
And bring the tight end left. Again, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
All right. Hey, 19. What's that? Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
Motioning the tight end now.
Uno Mars.
Throwing on third down. Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 17 at the 35-yard line.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack.
23.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Pass out quickly here to Kirk. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Former #1 pick, Trayvon Walker on the stop. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Flash. 18. What's that? Why, Tony?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Oh, no touchdown, it's intercepted! Fourier Oluokun with the pick.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Stopped there by the 4th-year ball hawk coming off his first All-Pro nomination, Derek Stingley Jr. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I should probably stop your head, boy, because I got other hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books you I thought it make it.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
18.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
All right. Tony, Mikey Texas.
Motion man sent left. From the gun, Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Jaguars take possession at the 32-yard line after the turnover.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
It's a gain of 18.
Hey, Jupiter.
Jaguars, first down.
From the red zone now. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Didn't lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
On the ground again with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. Hey,
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the
Stroud to throw on first down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. And he's dropping back.
Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. He whips it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
It's Mixon on second down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This connects with Schultz. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
All right. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Jordan Lewis. And this is going to be a pick-6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? And they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. He's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand at thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, they need 7.
Don't worry. 118. Look the hot, look the hot.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left with 4th down here. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And they give to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Taking a shot deep here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Low finding his back, Mixon. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's caught. This is Kirk. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Texans.
Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 31.
To the air, Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete to Chubb. Oh, he loses the football. Picked up by the Jaguars. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. No to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Over. Swat. Another swat.
And up to Chubb to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The handoff from Mixon, running right. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
1st down, going back to Mixon. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Stroud. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He lays out for it and makes the catch. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Why, Tony?
1st down throw by Stroud. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Mixon will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Hey, south.
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it, so they'll come a little ways back with a touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Look at hot.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught for 2. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown.
Texans
You know what?
15.
Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
One 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Turn. This is hot. 11. Here we go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Trying for the deep ball. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. This makes it up to the 25. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
17 yards.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they pick him off again! And the Jaguars capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to try another deep one here. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Fred, here we go.
They go play action. Lawrence. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Ralph!
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Noel to return this. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
When you're doing your feet, new LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different days. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to play, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out
on the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And that'll carry over the back. Line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A huge play there right off the bat. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, Sahut. Here we go, Sahut.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
11, rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jacoby Myers, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
49ers nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 31 yards there and a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
18, what's that? Here we go.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 30 yards. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert it.
And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
Okay, ready? Good for a Jaguars down.
Easy, route.
First and goal.
Now Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jacoby Myers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 14, the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. To about the 35, 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter runs.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18.
Here's Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jags are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Lawrence. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas, 51 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in the first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18. Watch out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. Well, they're making making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Purdy. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Purdy looking to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Well, it looked like they marched to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and that it brings up 4th down.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And he's got it inside the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
8 yards. And the Jaguars, first down. First and goal at the 5.
Lawrence will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with it. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Hey, go. Think right.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
We don't see it missed too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The way their last drive ended, boy, was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone.
Brian Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Get set.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Now 2nd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
The throwing here, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. It's Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
22 yards. That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Hunter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Now a run here, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Lawrence. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. Looking to throw. Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Operating from the gun, Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to run to McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
21.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers. A little bit more to the perimeter, perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 109 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop this quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Operating from the gun. Purdy. And this one too low. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
17 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Operating from the gun, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as they get this up past the 35-yard line. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
24.
From midfield now, Lawrence to the right, and I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So what a turnaround to begin this second half. A touchdown and then the fumble recovery in quick succession.
It certainly feels like whatever was said at the half, it certainly struck the right chord because they've come out with a lot more fire here in this third quarter. Down 2 scores at the half. Now they're right back in this thing with a chance to capitalize right here.
Following the fumble recovery, Purdy. Rush coming in, he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. They get a weapon back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here comes third down and 7. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 56 36 yards. And the 49ers have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn your head for a second, if your concentration wanes, he just takes off and goes. And I think that's what we just saw there.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Good clean play, no flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. Down inside the 40.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. Ayuk goes in motion. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown of the night. And the Niners will add to their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Well, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Hey, Lion!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Go, let's go. Go. Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, so 11, Agate. Go.
Now Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards.
11.
First down and goal to go.
Now Lawrence. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brenton Strange, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with a slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Room past the 35. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Get set.
Again, it's Robinson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Watch out!
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's out wide here for Robinson. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Purdy now to throw. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
19 yards. That's another 49er first down.
Get set, get set.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Throwing here, Purdy. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
And how about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before a season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go. 13. Hey, tomato. Time.
Throwing now, Lawrence. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Here's 1st down.
Gun.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Lawrence. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end Long. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Niners 41, Jaguars 42.
So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
they gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going